Help support the show by joining the Patreon or becoming a YouTube member. Also, hit that like button and subscribe if you want more Browns-focused content. Let's talk about Carson Schwesinger, the Browns' second pick of the draft. Yeah, he was picked 33. This is going to be a fun watch. I'm just going to tell y'all, right? Like sometimes the watch is like, all right, you got to decipher this, have some tough conversations about what a player can or cannot do. This is not one of those videos. This is a fun one. Lay down all the Twitter arguments and just have fun because 49 is a hell of a watch on tape. Boy, I'm excited. And I love, look, it doesn't guarantee success, but I love that the Browns' top two picks are at least exciting watches on tape. We'll see what it turns out to in the games, but these are productive, polished football players coming out the college level. Let's go with the first set of plays I have from Carson Schwesinger. He is number 49 on UCLA. That is Mr. Schwesinger himself. Fantastic player. Believe he was first team all defense Big 12, Big 10. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he was honored as one of the best defensive players in the Big 10 for a good reason. All right, so Mr. Schwesinger, let's see you shoot the gap. Very impressive. We got plenty of clips here. We're going to be here for a while, but we're going to have fun, man. Look at this. He fills his gap, right? So he has his own gap responsibility, right? That's first. Gap responsibility, and then ball responsibility, right? Where's the ball? Read the ball. So he gets to his gap, he fills his gap, he reads the ball, and look how far he shoots to beat the running back to the line of scrimmage. Just amazing fun stuff here. And this isn't even scratching the surface on what this kid, number 49, can do. Look at that. Fills the gap, gets there before the guard gets there, and then boom, beats the man whose responsibility was the running back to the ball. Like, right, that man 6 got C gap. Right, he got the wide gap. Bam. Oh, yeah. This is starting off fun. This is going to be a fun watch, right? All right, 49 again. Bright numbers on your screen. Let's see what happens. Again, these are the shoot the gap tapes right now. We'll get to the gap filler in just a second. Oh, yeah. Look how he avoids contact here, right? Gets 51 inside. Look at he just swipes him away. Beautiful. Again, 51. Reads it. Doesn't oversell to the running back. So he doesn't just chase. He looks for the ball. Really good eyes on this kid. And then creates a pressure here to Raiola. Raiola throws his ball. Good God, Dylan Raiola made a hell of a throw. Hey, that 2027 class might be something. This kid's 18. But great pressure by Schwes, right? You know, Raiola beat it with an amazing throw. That's why he might be one of the top picks in 2027. I know he's polarizing, but look at this shit, man. I mean, that's some impressive stuff. That is some impressive stuff from both 49 and 15 on that play. I just want to see it throw one more time. Oof. That kid can sling it. All right. Next one here. Again, 49. He's on the opposite side, so let me highlight him for you guys. There he is. Watch him shoot the gap versus LSU. SEC team now. Now, he got so much better over the course of the year. It's important to remember this game versus LSU was early in the season, but man, he was still doing stuff like that, right? I mean, what he did here, 49, let me show you where he's at, start to play. It's 49. Get the play started. Look at how he just avoids the contact here. Swipes, pushes that tackle off of him, and then cleans it up. Great play by 49. Now he's right here playing Mike linebacker middle inside. And it just shoots this gap, man. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about right here. I mean, there's no shot anybody was ever going to get to him. And shout out to this 3-Tech 95 holding up that double team. So 77 couldn't get there. I think he got a hold on that play. He got a defensive hold there. Great job by Schwes there. So actually not a great job by 95 there. Gotta try to not get the hold call there. Again, just let's roll this one back because I know it's disorienting going from a different angle here. Schwesinger this time. Again, coming from the Mike linebacker position. He is right here. First of all, just great job sliding, filling these gaps, right? The offensive line slides. He slides with them. Really smooth athlete. Avoids the contact of 77 just completely. Look at that hand swipe. Super easy. Super smooth. And then love how he turns that into momentum to get downhill on Caleb Johnson. So boom, momentum here. Look, Caleb Johnson's a thrifty motherfucker. So you got to get your hand on him. My bad. I didn't mean to say the MF word. But you know, he's thrifty. So you got to be thrifty with him, right? You have to have smooth hips with him. You got to dance with him. He's able to do that. Chase down, clean it up, tackle. Way to contain the play. Great job there. That's a great rep by Carson Schwesinger. It's an amazing rep from him, right? Right here. Again, easy, smooth on 77. Avoids the contact with the little dip there. Fills the gap, right? He tries to cut around it with 77. He doesn't overcut. He stays with them, athletic enough to gain ground on him, right? He starts running him down. And then he helps clean up once his boy makes contact. That's what you want to see. He can shoot the gap. He can make the big play from the linebacker position, but so much about the linebacker position is about the bread and butter, right? How do you feel gap? Or how do you gap feel on a play-to-play basis? Can you stop the run? All of that. 49's really good at that too. He's in the middle of your frame here. Just look at him solidly fill this gap. Again, plugs, slides over, plugs again. Just super routine here, right? I'm going to watch him. He's the middle linebacker on this set. Try to highlight him here for you. Slides down the line, finds the gap, fills it, makes the play. Pretty simple stuff, man. Pretty simple stuff, but he's damn good at it. It's been so long since the Browns have had a guy like this. And like JOK is a big play guy, right? JOK's gap shooting tape will be like 35 minutes long. That's not Schwes. Schwes is a more balanced player than that. But we haven't had a guy who just fill these gaps, shoot, cover, do all the things you want a linebacker to do. This is him filling the wide gap, right? Gets it, contains. I mean, like, just think about with the penetration that Miles and Mason are going to be able to create on run and pass plays. And with a guy like this running behind it to clean those plays up, what this defense could be capable of in the front seven. Right? Again, him right here, he's engaged with 77. Big boy, but he's able to disengage to fill the gap here. Great job, Mr. Schwesinger, right? Disengage, fill the gap. Great job. 49 again. They're going to run at him. Engages with the tight end. Able to release, get to the gap. All right, another one against LSU. He gets engaged here with Mason Taylor. Double team, chip, still fills the gap. Another one here. Good gap fill by 49. Another one here. Engaged with this tackle, with this guard or tackle. Still drives to the, look how he drove to the gap. In control, even though that guy's trying to push him into the dirt. Gets to where he needs to get to. It's a great play. Another one here. Look how he slides so smoothly to this gap here. Boom, cleans it, fills it. By the time he got to the end of the season, this dude was unstoppable. Unstoppable, man. Like, I think there's so much more to scratch there with a player like him, because you could just see the progress from week 1 to now to the end of the season. Like, you know, if Tarver can develop him even further, this dude's going to be incredible. Look how he slides through this line here from the Mike position. Slides, gets off contact here, right? Guard gets through, get off me, slides, and look at these eyes that he has, right? He's looking through all this traffic, all this contact, and he's still able to slide here and athletic enough to get, boom, fill. This is a great player in college. Let's see if he can pass rush. We got a few plays of him rushing the passer. See if he can translate these skills to rushing the edge a little bit, right? Because you're going to need him to do a little bit of that in the Jim Schwartz defense. Well, great move there. Good bend. Let's look at it, right? Little dip, runs under, nice little bend there. See how he cuts a nice sharp angle there? And he gets a nice QB hit, pressure. He got to finish that, right? And I think that's one of his cons. He does need to get a little stronger. Again, I mean, you're not drafting a finished product here, but I mean, he's pretty damn close. Look at this one right here. Woo, 49. Look at that. Look at what he does, 51 here. Inside, outside, little swim. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Another pass rush here against LSU. This was early in the season. Little dip under, nice bend. Almost got the pass break up there. All right, let's look at him in coverage, right? Because we've seen it. He can play on the line of scrimmage. He can be there on first and second down. You feel pretty confident, but is he going to be a third down stopper? Is he going to be a factor in the coverage game, right? The Browns need help in both areas at the linebacker position. Well, let's look. So let's highlight Schwes here. So Schwes starts here, mugging the A-gap. So he starts here. He ends his play somewhere down here. And he plays, again, really good eyes here, right? He's watching the running back. He's playing the running back, and then he feels the ball go over his head, tips it. It's a great play there. Again, he's such a smooth athlete, long athlete, too, at that linebacker position, that you really do trust him out there. I mean, it's just an amazing rep here from the line of scrimmage in coverage. And think about this, too. The Browns love to run sim pressures. And sim pressure is when you show a flat line like this, right? And the whole point of this, right? The whole point of all of this is to make the offensive line try to guess who's going, who's coming, right? Okay, who's blitzing? Are we getting a blitz here? And then this guy's going to go up, and then these two are going to stunt on this side. You're trying to throw off the offensive line, put them in the wrong protection, and force them into a protection slide that you could take advantage of, right? This is the whole concept of what the Browns like to do when they run out these lines that are pretty flat, right? Where it looks like, oh, they're about to blitz everybody. This is called sim pressure. Well, in order to do that, you need linebackers who can giddy up from the line of scrimmage and get to their coverage assignment, which is something the Browns have not had very much of, because you can't just get that guy off the street, right? But here comes 49. Sim press. And look how well he just keeps his zone here, right? 4 is never open. He doesn't have to look back for him. He peeks over, and then he plays the in-between here so perfectly, right? realizes that he has help in the zone, goes at the quarterback, forces the throw. DB gets the pass breakup. Look at how he carries this seam here. He's in the middle of your field here. That's how this linebacker carries the seam. Right here. Just carries it perfectly. That guy was never going to get open. You can run Tampa 2 with him, right? You can run Tampa 2 with this guy at Mike. You can do a lot here. This unlocks a lot. If he can do this in the league, it unlocks a lot. I mean, this is just like crazy. How well he plays this one. All right. Again, it's a pass play. He's on the running back. He understands his angle. Ball gets to the backer. Doesn't get much further than that. Great play by Schwesinger. We're going to watch it from the reverse angle here. Again, he was in charge of everything, right? You see him doing the call. He's wearing the green dot. Now that that's a thing in college. And he sees it. It's a quick dump off. He recognizes it, and boom, you're not going anywhere, man. He tries to get the strip sack. Well, not the strip, but the fumble there, too. Again, 49. Let's watch this rep. You want to see somebody just go left or right here? Like, get a hand on the football. I mean, like, he moves around like you're using him in Madden sometimes. Right? Just slides right here, gets into the zone, starts to see the gap open up for the quarterback, sees the quarterback's running, and then gets a hand on the ball. Love that. Love that rep there. I mean, this is a great play here. Great recognition. So Schwesinger on this play, his responsibility probably is the running back from what I could see from how this play played out the first time. All right. So the responsibility is the running back. He notices that the running back is blocking, not running for a route, doesn't play for it. Boom. Just moves him off of there, gets the big play. That's big boy football. I mean, this shit makes me wish I watched more of UCLA play. Like, this dude was just flying around. Look at this, man. Look at this. His shoulder, little bull rushing him. Sorry about that. Sorry. We're just zooming. We're zooming. All right. We're back. Just gets rid of this running back. Absolutely tosses him. And then bye-bye Dylan. All right. Another one here. Let's look at this shit. This is a crazy rep, man. Let's go back to the beginning. This is Swess. It's right here. Again. Look how he watches it. Finds this guy. He robots in the middle of this. When you robot, that means you turn and you just try to find your guy, right? So he robots here. That's the technique they're playing, right? Roll out here. Okay, robot, find it. It's play action. It's play action. You're trying to get something across the field. Robot it. Get to the spot. Boom. Covers it. Gets to 17. And then you got to throw it away. He fucked up the plan. He fucked up the plan, man. He completely fucked up the play for him, right? Gap field. And they thought they had this shit too. They put in this run action. Oh, yeah, we got him. Look how deep he is there. Now he's hauling ass out here. Oh, yeah, there's no way, dude. Once I hit this corner, I'm gone. No, it didn't matter. He made up the ground right there. Throw it out of bounds. We ain't got it. He fucked up the play. Love to see that from a linebacker, right? You know, F up the play. Go back here, identify where Swess is. Him right here. Playing Mike. Again, doing a great job carrying the seam, forcing to throw somewhere else. Not going to be on me. This is another job he does well here. Handling a bit of a inside move. Look at this. They try to get him in and out. He stays on him. And then look how he doesn't even fall for it, right? Like a lot of guys would chase in that situation, but he stays in his zone, right? Just boom, plays it perfectly. Great job. Then another example. Him just playing the middle of the field really well there, right? Plays it, sees it, finds it. Okay, there's the ball. I'm going to pick it off. Robs that shit, man. Schwesinger here does a great job, not really biting on the pump, right? Watching him play defense and cover is like watching somebody, like a player you know is a good defender in the NBA. He doesn't fall for the pump fakes, right? Inside, he sits on it, not falling for it. Oh, you're trying to come back inside? I got you. I'm watching the ball. Really good rep by him. Inside, doesn't get caught leaning, follows him. And then boom, recovers. So he can cover. It's really good. What does Schwesinger need to improve at, right? Because he's not perfect. Let's look at it. I think sometimes he guesses too much, right? He doesn't have a horrible balance here. I think he's actually has a decent balance, but you could tell sometimes, he trusts his gut. His gut's a little wrong here, right? Takes the wrong gap there. I don't really mind this. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mind this. He's not see ball, get ball blind, right? Like this only happens every so often. It's not really a big deal. Maybe it happens a little bit more in his rookie year, but I'm fine with this, right? Like again, here he kind of bites on it. He guesses he's gonna hop it and gets beat here. Makes the tackle still, gets beat here. This is the one where I'm like, okay, this is fixable. You can fix this, and this will make you better. He needs to get more powerful. He needs to get a little stronger. I think an NFL weight program do numbers for him. Because like right here, I need you to stand him up, right? It's not a very big running back. You're about the same size as him. You got low. I need you to be powerful enough to be able to drive with your ass and push this guy away from that, from the red grass, right? I need you to stand that one up a little bit better. Another example here. Watch 49. You get engaged here. Just want you to be able to hold up here a little bit better so you don't get pushed into the dirt. Another one here where he gets kind of washed by this guard. And he got stronger as the year went on because this is early, right? So he did get better at this. Just want to see him play with more power, right? Misses this tackle. Play with more power. So he just needs to get a little stronger. Very fixable. I like Carson Schwesinger. I think the tape on him is pretty exciting. You guys let me know what you feel about him in the comment section down below. Y'all have a great day. Have an even better night. Peace.